Hello. As you see, this is the live screen for the LC300. Okay. So now I spoke to few people who are using LC300 or any other platform for the podcast. So according to them, first of all, uh, any podcast you cannot be muted, or you cannot be without audio basically uh, for more than 30 seconds. So according to them, if you're going without audio for more than 30 seconds, you have to put some background videos or background photos with some background music, which you can play with the help of the DM3. Because since you have a DM3, you can insert a USB and then you can play a background music. Now, for an example, if you see my screen recording, so now this four cameras are live, and plus I have one HDMI input to the LC300. So whenever there is a background, suppose there is a script change or some other person is going to enter in the podcast, so you cannot keep that on live. So you can just put one background video or a background image using the HDMI, and then you can play a background music over USB. Now the question was for the noise. So according to them, whenever you want a complete cutout, you should mute this streamer preamp basically. So whatever streamer you are using, you just mute that streamer at all. And then once the new contestant or whoever is coming into the podcast, then you can switch it on again. But this can be avoided using a background music. Then it depends completely on the person who is editing the podcast or the podcast engineer. So the podcast should be scripted basically. So when you are going to put another slide or when the person will change, so according to that you have to manage. Because if you see this, this is like a gain for the preamp of the LC300 basically. So if you keep this on, if the gain is high and there is no input signal to the preamp, definitely it will generate a noise. So either you give a BGM music when no one is speaking for more than 30 minutes, 30 seconds or 1 minute, or you just mute it from here. So there will be no background noise at all. So we can do one session that I will go live with the same setup. So we have the same setup. So I have the LC300, and then I have the DM3. So I have connected a USB pen drive with a background music, and the one you see over here is my laptop HDMI out, which I am using just as a presenter or a slide. So this is where you record. This is where you go for the streaming. Then if you go to video, this is your channels. So if you see channel 1, I have selected one camera VCTR 40. Channel 2, I have selected again another camera. Channel 3 is my HDMI. That is my HDMI. And channel 4 is again another camera. Then in audio, I have connected the DM3 mixer over XLR, which is this one, the line level. Okay, XLR. At input 6 is line level in. I have connected just a audio device to check if there is a signal or not. So that's it. So if you see this green, that means there is a some signal coming. So you can keep it off. So this is what the settings are. So now we can go one session live, and then I can share you the link for the live session. And everything is done by the client LC300 itself. So we are using the client LC300 itself to do this demo.